Hey chat, how's it going? You guys doing alright? I really like this chill event for a web event. I might be hard stuck at 27 stars in Star Rail this cycle. That one enemy is proving to be too tough. Christmas cleaning, refurnishing the house. Oof. Got all your decorations up? I'm a little bit sick of seeing Christmas decorations because we have a whole seasonal section in the store and it's all like Christmas decorations, and you know, you have a lot of customers that are like, they're constantly changing their mind on what they want and don't want to buy. So there's a lot of stuff that we have to put back on shelves. Ooh, fixing a wall. Alright, I'll try Fushan on second side with Seele. I might need to move some HP gear to Tinyun so that she doesn't just die. Yay! Happy birthday, Susanna. Hooray! How much time do we have left? 1 hour. Oh god. Stamina, disappear. Wow, look at that. I'm a great magician. I just deleted 100 stamina with a click of a button. No, wait. Sakura petals. Oh. Alright, daily's done. 1 hour. Oh, 1 hour and 47 left. Okay. Who's this? Probably some retired account that got sold. 2 hour mauled. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Wow, Hikari also pushed up to where Cupcake is. Alright. Yeah, we'll see about that. I'm not even motivated to do like funny stuff for the side stages either.
别怕，有我呢。接下来是甜的时间。重定向完成。搭载武装，自由开，重构武装，启用手动驾驶，激发保险，立即解除。正义，制裁，猛弹，轮到我了，破绽百出。来吧，万恶，接斩。出现了，别想躲开，这一剑很痛的。甜的时间。嘿，好球！ 陪你再玩一局。Fully charged.
Steam still works? Yeah. Why wouldn't it work?
重定下中招小兔 ，A 级部署。Completely prepared. 激发保险，立即解除。
The last boss this cycle is for this team. Why wouldn't it work? Didn't play Honkai Fair for 7 months. Yeah, I get that. Depending on where you are in life and what other games you're playing, this game can get boring pretty fast. Hey, get on out. How's it going? I didn't get to do any of the stuff I said I wanted to get done regarding packaging and shipping. But I have the box staged. I just need to make sure to inspect the contents and print a shipping label. Oh yeah, I wanted to grab a bunch of stickers and put it in the box too. So that doesn't take long. I just have to get through all my other stuff to do it. Hey, Mr. Near, ready for the mall? Not really. I kind of want to just do one and then call it. I say that, but I also know that like once I start, I'm gonna be like, just like Bronya with her laser. Has it ever been just one? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Completely prepared. 激发保险，立即解除。完全锁定，就是现在！第一验证，别想逃！千刃一击，出现了，百发百中，这一剑很痛的。
Done as in done for the cycle, or like done as in I'm done with the game, or done as in I'm done with the patch for now.
Completely prepared. 能量解线，全领域覆盖。到我了。正义，制裁。轮到我了。破绽百出。来吧。 万恶，接斩！我们决定超越自己的命运。
I would say that overall though, I enjoyed more Abyss cycles than not enjoyed them this patch. I think there were definitely some really bad cycles this patch, but I feel like overall I did pretty okay this patch.
别怕，有我呢。接下来是甜的时间。重定向完成。搭载武装，自由开火。重构武装，启用手动驾驶，激发保险，立即解除。完全锁定。轮到我了，破绽百出。别想逃！万恶，
don't know why I'm doing this so backwards. That crab is taking like negative damage. To be honest though, I actually don't mind the Cosma fight that much with Susanna and stuff. I think Cosma definitely felt really bad to play if you didn't have Vilvi before Susanna's release. Like, yeah, it was kind of like, ah, ha, ha, FR can still, you know, clear the boss, kind of, you know, that's cool, and, you know, we can min-max that to hell and back, but the effort there was always gonna be a novelty factor or a like, you know, desperate survival factor. Like, you just don't have any other better options because we're not Vilvi havers. Oops. Yeah. S0 Vilvi sucks on that fight. Yeah, true. That's one of those definite, like, you needed to have double S Vilvi since launch type of fights. Which is also annoying because, you know, you needed to be right where... You needed to be at the right place at the right time with the right amount of money. I would definitely say a lot of the S-rank flame chasers, like, that were released last year, like Aponia and Vilvi, for instance, both of them are just underwhelming at S0. Who else did we get from the flame chasers? Like, Mobius was great at S0. Mobius at S0 was awesome, but she was released in late 2021, so there was like a slight philosophy difference in design. Elysia was okay at S0, like, not great, but like on par, and partially just because she was released as a Hersher, right? So like they had to make her okay at S0. But I remember Fragile was complaining a lot about pulling Elysia. He's like, I wish I skipped Elysia. What a waste. It also doesn't help that, like, a lot of the, like, Aponia and Vilvi also both have very specific gear sets that you can't just, haha, I have the weapon, let me throw on some filler gear and get, you know, get where I need to go. Oh yeah, I played Mobius in ER for like a whole year and a half, and then when Elysia released, like, I played literally the same thing. It was exactly the same button presses as I was doing in Mobius run, just with Elysia instead. Back when ER was hard, I wouldn't even say it was necessarily hard, just annoying. And I don't like it whenever we get to that conversation where it's like, it's a, you know, the difficulty comes from it being annoying and, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like, now you're not fighting the boss, you're fighting the game, type of thing.
级部署。Completely prepared。激发保险，立即解除。完全锁定。Attack！ 轮到我了。
Yeah, but Reaper, think about how many cycles you stressed out, or how many banners you stressed about not having full Xeno, you know? Like, yeah, for sure. If you're a budget player, you know, the meta play would have been just skip Aponia. But for players who could afford the S2 or even double S, like, off the rip, you know, especially if you smartly invested in Eden as well on her release patch, you would have gotten your values worth. You know, saved a bunch of hair on the Susong fight, and you would have gotten your crystal. Like, you would have gotten at least your score return on a bunch of the Aponia specific cycles between her release and now.
胜利是必然的嘛，这可是努力的结果。
But in comparison, let's take a look here, right? If I do this, wait, why do I have two sets? Meanwhile, Terrence, how's it going, man? Actually, I just thought of an even better meme set. Yeah, and especially if you're playing competitively, right? Like, when you're playing with a competitive mindset and you're trying to maximize your value per crystal in a competitive setting, it also changes your priorities drastically. It's kind of like the situation in Star Rail and Genshin where, like, because there's no competitive leaderboard, it's a blessing and a curse. Right, like I just earlier when I was on in the bathroom, like doing my Hoyo lab tapping, I saw a C6 whale who was complaining that there wasn't enough hard content because he solo cleared Abyss with a C6 Ayaka and a C6 Nuvolette. Like, okay, if you wanna sweat, you know, Honkai 3rd is still over here. Marco Polo or Riot? I don't know about all that. I guess we should go back to like a Columbus Kafka or Elysia set here, just because like the whole point is like those are strong craftable G3 and G4 sets for physical to demo. Technically, Paganini as a DPS set is weaker than them, because I remember I used to do. Oh, whoops, Impair fell off. Because I remember I used to do, I tried memeing around with Paganini 3-set on Asuka, and my top end damage was way lower compared to when I was running an actual, like, proper set like Kafka or, Children.
中。歼灭模式，请来捉迷藏，我准备好了。海中的魂莲，请聆听生命的旋律。冷静一下吧，不可逾越。观念长存，此为往事种种，权且相赠。雄起之岸，始得明光，轮回始至，无告无终。庇佑世间，以身为戒，于传奇中再度醒觉。手大擒来，魂灵的分流，跃动不息。来捉迷藏吧，自重难成，无从毁伤，以死亡权。重往事种种，权且相赠。这会是一正当其时，雄奇之岸，始得明光。冥力发落点已定位，感受到万有引力了吗？用拳头说话。诅咒来捉海中的魂莲，请聆听生命的旋律。冷静一下吧，庇佑世间。于传奇中再度醒，于此梦中了悟一切。九梦照，捕梦百生，此生断句，轮回始至，无告无终。观念长存，以身为戒。您坐标拟定，发射，递归完成，开始最终清理。歼灭模式，魂灵的分流，跃动不息。我准备好了，此重难成，无从悔。往事种种，权且相赠。这会是雄起之岸，始得明光，轮回始至，无告无终。海中的魂莲，请聆听生命的旋律。冷静一下吧，不可逾越。观念长存，于传奇中再度醒，全数观念，势比空幻。轮回始至。
Oh, there was one more. I thought that was gonna be the last one. That's why I... Oh, dang it. Wait, there's more. Worse things to wake up to. You thought it was over, but it wasn't. I kind of wish they went for a different skin concept for her outfit. I feel like this is definitely, like, it's a pretty outfit, but man, if it also still feels kind of generic, you know. Yeah, Fire. I wish we didn't get two really just janky supports in a row. Like at least Raven had the benefit of, like, even though it took long to get to her ult, at least her ult lasted a really long time. I like that Aichan provided team farming, team SP farming, but like her solo SP farming sucked really bad. And her on-field time, even for a theoretically intended to be quick swappy character, is just too long. Like, her animations just take too long. Are you in my bracket, Darth? I can't accept this invite right now. I have to play video games. I have an hour and a half left to get through this, and then I think I'll just log out until later tonight.
别怕，有我呢。从区域警戒动态。
I don't even remember how this goes, so I guess we'll just hit buttons. Oh, it's funny. I also noticed that my buff ran out. Whatever. All right. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Just let me figure this out. And whatever we get is whatever we get. My goal is to get to 690 because that's the funny number. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I see what you were talking about earlier with S2 HOO. I see what you were saying. Okay. Let me. It's okay. Just let me figure this out. Oh man, this is what you were talking about earlier with the P1.
全数清除，完全锁定。好，轮到我了，破绽百出，别想逃，千仞一心。超限了，别想躲开，别担心，一下结束。好球 ，Neko Chang， 终结战术。 重中招小兔 ，A 级部署。Completely prepared。确认激活状态。能量解线，全领域覆盖。引力结构。 符合计算。Completely prepared。别怕，有我呢。重定向完成。
Honkai Woo, ain't that right? Honkai Woo。
自由开火，重构武装，启用手动驾驶，检索反应，全速清除。火力全开 ，fire！ 就是现在，兵不厌诈，别想逃，万恶接斩，击雷，破，超限了，百发百中，一切制胜，这里是我的主场。嗨，哇吼！时间开始流动，终结战术。 重招小兔 ，A 级部署。Completely prepared。轮到我了，雷鸣将至，锋刃，破绽百出。来吧，击雷。Completely prepared。搭载武装，自由开火。能量解线，全领域覆盖。 激发保险，立即解除，完全锁定。好，就是现在，兵不厌诈，别想逃，千仞一心。超限了，别想躲开，别担心，一下结束。我们可要是 KR 的时间。好，陪你再玩一局。
That felt like such a waste.
Completely prepared. 激发保险，立即解除。预备，点火！轮到我了，破绽百出。来吧，万恶接斩！出现了，百发百中，一剑制胜。现在是我们的时间。中天降临，重搭载武装，自由开火。Completely prepared. 到我了，火力全开 ，fire！
Were you watching a lot of content back then for the game, like meta content back then when you were Red Lotus bouncing? Wow, 650. Yeah, I can see like if I had S2 Origin here, that would make this go by faster.
这可是努力的结果。
That's more or less the same conclusion Fragile arrived at.
别怕，有我呢。
I think it really does depend on the Valkyrie too. Because some Valkyries, like Mistolin, for instance, where like if you can just get the weapon early, you can just stop. You know, back in the day, Hershers were like that, where it was like if you had Hersher of Reason and you just got her weapon, because the scale requirements and the scale of the content was smaller, you could get away with things like just getting the weapon and doing filler gear. Nowadays, though, as we have more and more power creep and like content is more demanding as well.
重构武装，启用手动驾驶，检索反应，全数清除。到我了，完全锁定 ，attack！ 就是现在，兵不厌诈，别想逃，万恶。
There was also this thing of like, because there's less gear back then, you were more likely to get meaningful upgrades from off raids. But like the further that you get in the game, the more stuff that you have, the less useful any banners, any rerun banners become.
Completely prepared. 未就位，击雷，雷鸣将至，夫人，破绽百出，击雷，从区域警戒，动态狙击 ，completely prepared， 检索反应，全数清除，能量解线，全领域覆盖，火力全开 ，fire！ 轮到我了，兵不厌诈。 出现了，百发百中，一击必杀。
That was really bad.
好球 ，Let go try。现在是我们的时间。
Yep, that's the same conclusion Fragile arrived at last year too. So Geo, you're the next Fragile. That's... You now have to min-max everything now. I always held that like if you're not hyper competitive, there are certain SP gear banners you should skip because they won't hold their value as well as other ones. Kira, for instance, I felt like if you had enough established ice base, you could probably have gotten away with it and gone all in on Rebirth. Hey, Dark Knight. So let's say, for instance, this year, right? I made the tactical decision on my NA account to skip Susanna because after pulling trio on my NA account, like I was wiped out. That was number one. I was wiped out. Number two, I was willing to take the hit on Susanna because I was willing to try and learn what alternative gear looked like on Susanna. So that was number two. Number three was I wanted to try to get Prometheus fully geared. So I skipped Susanna, and Scuff Susanna definitely is janky, but not impossible, especially for RL Nirvana bouncing. Um, so and then if it were me, I probably would have skipped Kira gear on my NA account too, because I have enough alternative inventory to play Scuff Kira, which is arguably less bad than playing Scuffed for another elemental team, just because on that account, like, I think that account didn't have Susan gear. So it was kind of scuffed anyways, but that account did have full Pardo gear. So, like, I probably would have ran Bastet, TM, Irene B on Kira with Eden pistols, you know? Oh, for sure. My only problem with Susanna at the time was just like, you know, if you didn't have the crystals because you spent all of it on trio team, like you were kind of shit out of luck no matter what. Even if Aladdin was really cracked, because you also have to think like, well, what's also coming next, you know? And yeah, playing playing Shuijing Susanna, it was actually really funny seeing how even with scuff gear, like, yeah, for Nirvana it's not that good, right? For Nirvana leaderboarding it's not that good, but when you look at percentage wise, like what kind of score you can still achieve for not having the gear, I thought it was actually really impressive. Like 46.9 on the Pasacha in MA. Yeah, and I definitely feel like for players whose accounts weren't stacked enough to even make it through the side stages in Nirvana, having Trio Team just gives them so much coverage where, like, if they do bounce into Nirvana, it's not pay to lose, right? Because that's one of the worst feelings where, like, when you're a newer account or you're on a progression account, you make it to Nirvana, and suddenly you don't have enough coverage to even get past the side stages. That's terrible. You know? That's such a terrible feeling.
A 级部重构武装，启用手动驾驶，激发保险，立即解除。预备，点火！嗨，就是现在！兵不厌诈，来吧，千刃一心！出现了！嘿，别想躲开，这一剑痛的！嗨，嗨，好球！时间开始流动 ，Fully charged。嘿，冲天降临，破绽百出。击雷，破万恶，接斩，重定向完成。来吧，切！嗨嗨嗨！看招！未就位，兵不厌诈。嘿，嘿，嘿，否认。嘿，呵，击雷，断！重定向区域警戒，动态狙击。Completely prepared。检索反应，全数清除。正义，制裁，哼，就是现在！破绽百出。别想逃！千刃一心。高兴了，百发百中，别担心，一下结束。
Yeah, and that's a very good point too. If you already have an ice team, I definitely felt like Kira was also more alternative gear friendly just because there's so much alternative ice gear that already exists. So for me, it's like if I were in a scuff situation, I would just use old gear, you know? When Pardo did you skip Pardo at the time? Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Pardo was definitely way better than she should have been. Especially given how her weapon worked and how the rest of her gear worked. Arguably, though, you know, the more we played Pardo back in 2022, like, the more we found out the drawbacks too. Like, oh, she has to be the one freezing. Small things like that.
Completely prepared.
Okay, so I guess we should always try to finish P1 around like 9:20, and I think 9:30 is possible, but I haven't figured that one out yet. Okay. That kind of worked. Ish.
Completely prepared. 激发保险，立即解除，检索反应，全数清除。该出发了，火力全开 ，fire！ 就是现在，扩战百出，千刃一击。出现了，别想躲开，别担心，一下结束。重搭再武装，自由开火。Completely prepared。能量解线，全领域覆盖。完全锁定。attack！ 轮到我了，兵不厌诈。别想逃，万恶接斩。出现了，百发百中，一击必杀，终结战术。从区域警戒，动态狙击。Completely prepared。到我了。预备，点火，就是现在。
Yep. Just have to shaft the team. Give up the trio so that you can focus on bleed. Give up bleed so that you could focus on something else. Give up physical, you know, so you can focus on ice or something. I don't know. I think giving up fire is probably pretty easy to do right now just because of how rough fire state is in general. Yeah, I feel like for F2Ps, you basically need to have 2 to 3 years account of where you just like build the account for the next meta. I think with the Nirvana change since 5.9, my NA account was able to do like 3 to 4 in a row before rotating back to Red Lotus. Well, 5.9 I held Nirvana all the way up until the last cycle, just farming like bottom of the top 10. But yeah, it's definitely harder and harder if you're... I would probably definitely say it's like account age, account planning strategy, plus the amount of time you have to research the fights for how well you've planned the account, and then like at the very end is like how lucky you get with gacha, right? 2 years is not enough because stuff changes over time. That's 2 years to pull forward in the meta, so that after the 2 to 3 years you have the current stuff. Oh my god. I'm so close to 690. Wait, there's only 4 minutes left. No. Alright.
冲地下玩大赛武装，自由开火，重构武装，启用手动驾驶，能量解线，全领域覆盖。预备，点火，嘿，就是现在！破绽百出，别想逃！千刃一击，击雷，破！发现了，别想躲开！一剑制胜，好球 n e g o s time， 终结战术。从区域警戒，动态狙击。Completely prepared。轮到我了。雷鸣将至，锋刃。击雷，扩展百出，重地大赛武装，自由 completely prepared， 检索反应，全数清除，能量解线，全领域覆盖，正义制裁，就是现在，万恶接斩，发现了，百发百中，别担心。
No, my green buff. It also depends too, like how far you are in the game as an F2P, because like an F2P that's already been playing for a year and can consistently farm Elysian Realm is definitely gonna get farther than like a brand new F2P who's missing a ton of infrastructure, you know?
大赛武装，自由开火，火控系统，重构武装，启用手动驾驶。到我了，正义制裁，轮到我了，兵不厌诈，别想逃，万恶接斩， 别怕，有我呢。从地下完，搭载武装，重构武装，启用手动驾驶，检索反应，全数清除。
I think we're out of time. Oh, just kidding. We still have an hour. I'm still on daylight savings mentality. Still, because like during daylight savings it was like 3. Oh no, during daylight savings it actually reset at 5. 1 hour. All right.
别怕，有我呢。从地下完成，搭载武装，重构武装，启用手动驾驶。到我了。正义，制裁，嘿，轮到我了，破绽百出。来吧，万恶接斩，积雷，破，出现了，百发百中，一剑制胜。嘿，嘿，好球 ，Nickel Charge，Fully Charged， 中天降临。别怕，有我呢。从地下完成，搭载武装，重构武装，启用手动驾驶，检索反应，全数清除。火力全开 ，Fire！ 嘿，轮到我了，兵不厌诈，别想逃，千刃一心，出现了，百发百中，一击必杀。嘿，嘿，切，陪你再玩一局，终结战术。呀，切，破绽百出。
Okay, so that's the P1.
区域警戒，动态狙击。为救为雷鸣将至，击雷，兵不厌诈。重地，Completely prepared。确认坐标，能量解线，全领域覆盖。预备，点火，嘿，轮到我了，破绽百出。出现了，别想躲开，别担心，一下结束。
Oh, but I didn't farm enough SP somehow.
开始流动，就是现在，兵不厌诈。来吧，从中招小兔 A 级部署 ，Completely prepared。能量解线，全领域覆盖，准备出击。
Feels bad.
火力全开 ，Fire！ 轮到我了，破绽百出。别想逃，千刃。
Oh, she almost moved out of my evade.
出现了，百发百中，一剑制胜 ，Fully Charged。嘿，哈，从地下完成 ，Completely prepared。到我了，完全锁定 ，Attack！ 就是现在，兵不厌诈。雷鸣军。
Okay. Reasonable improvement. Reasonable improvement. So I have to figure out how to farm properly in P in the transition. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh man. You can also kind of tell like the toll as more and more complex fights get added, you know, there's less that you can just brute force with straight ranks. Like Seraphim would be a good example where like he still goes for high ranks, but because the fights have gotten more complex and involved, like the amount of time you have to devote to researching and then practicing the rots, it also becomes a factor. Because I know for Celefim, like if you were looking at the leaderboards a year or two ago, I think, you know, when he was, before he started working at mihoyo, you know, he had more time to research and grind, and then, you know, after working for mihoyo, like you could just kind of tell like he doesn't have that much time, free time to play the game anymore.
别怕，有我呢。接下来是甜的时间。冲定向完成。区域警戒，重构武装，启用手动驾驶。到我了。预备，点火，轮到我了。破绽百出。千日一夕。出现了，别想躲开，别担心，一下结束。现在是我们的时间。天哪！中天降临。
Hey Flair, how's it going? I hope you've been well.
积雷，搭载武装，自由开火。未就位，破绽百出。锋刃，重定向完成。中招小兔 ，A 级部署。Completely prepared。能量解线，全领域覆盖。火力全开 ，Fire！ 轮到我了，兵符验证。出现了，百发百中，这一剑很痛的。好球！时间。
I'm still missing SP. Am I supposed to not ult in P1?
就是现在，破绽百出。来吧，千日一夕。Completely prepared.
Okay.
能量解线，全领域覆盖。正义制裁，轮到我了。兵符验证。
I think I can kind of figure it out from there.
接斩。出现了，别想躲开，一剑制胜，终结战术。重定中招小兔 ，A 级部署。Completely prepared.
Hey, progress. That's like plus 10 points there, or plus 9 points, whatever. 9 points improvement.
战术变更，特殊维度展开。Bronia 会带领大家迈向未来。
Okay, I think we can probably get to 720 if we don't ult in P1. So we can skip ult on the first rotation. That's okay. But during first rotation, is me skipping the evade attack on Mei okay? Like, is that still okay-ish? Oh, too soon. Too soon, Executus. Too soon. Too soon, Executus. WoW is back, baby.
别怕，有我呢。重定向完成。中招小兔，重构武装，启用手动驾驶，激发
That might be too slow.
立即解除。预备，点火，就是现在。兵符验证。别想逃，万恶接斩。出现了，百发百中，一击必杀。
So if I do all this, no ult, and just have her come back in. Oh, this doesn't look quite right.
A 级部署。Completely prepared。能量解线，全领域覆盖。
That was pretty good though.
就是现在，扩展百出，来吧，万恶接斩，出现了，别想躲开，这一剑很痛的。嗨，嗨，哇吼！时间开始流动，现在是。
I feel like this ult might not do much.
天哪！
Yeah, I don't think I have the damage to skip Q1 ult. I would like to skip it, but I don't think I can. And then, oh my god, this is, the shield's not even back up yet, so, or the vulnerability's not even back up yet, so that did like no damage. Hey Sogeboo, Sogeboo, what's up? Last minute abyss, I clawed my way into the top 90, I think.
重定向完成，区域警戒，重构武装，启用手动驾驶，激发保险。 立即解除。预备，点火，就是现在！兵不厌诈，别想逃！千日一息，出现了，别想躲开！一击必杀！陪你再玩一局，现在是我们的时间。 中招小兔 ，A 级部署。中招小兔，激活火力掩护。兵不厌诈。重定向完成。Completely prepared。激发保险，立即解除。完全锁定。好，就是现在，扩展百出。 出现了，百发百中，别担心，一下结束。嗨，好球！时间开始流动，从区域警戒，动态狙击。Completely prepared。Tiana，准备出击，来吧！哎，烧下吧！火力全开 ，fire！ 嘿，轮到我了，兵不厌诈。来吧！ 千日一息，出现了，别想躲开，这一剑很痛的，终结战术。天哪！恰！重搭载武装，自由开火。Completely prepared。到我了，完全锁定。attack！ 就是现在。 扩展百出，别想逃！万恶接斩。
Well, we got our 69.
这么简单的任务。
That's why I let this one play out. Okay, so a little bit of experimenting, a little backwards going.
别怕，有我呢。重定向完成。中招小兔，重构武装，启用手动驾驶，激发保险，立即解除。正义制裁，
Oh, whoops. Elf wrong time. Elf wrong timing. Honkai third word, like, no, that's an exaggeration. Skipping one unit isn't gonna destroy your account, because you can still farm Red Lotus just fine. You just have to manage your expectations. What am I doing? What am I doing right now? Well, 200 per patch wouldn't be F2P anymore. 200 per patch is like medium budget. That would be like low dolphin, right? That would be low dolphin for 200 a month. High minnow would be like 20 to 70, right? 20 to 70 would be high dolphin, or not high minnow, low dolphin. 200 would be like high dolphin, low whale. Yeah. Under 2 million, you're basically F2P, you know? And that's the thing, too, is like, even if you spent $50 like a year ago or 2 years ago, that $50 is basically nothing, a drop in the bucket when the meta shifts, you know? Carol was a bad investment. Well, see, I wouldn't entirely agree that Carol was that bad of an investment, simply because at the time of her release, she saw a lot of play in a lot of teams. And then Paganini M saw a lot of standalone uses in elemental teams too. Now, that being said, what did I do on my NA account? On my NA account, I skipped Carol gear because I figured I would just get the stuff from off rates later. My concern at the time was gonna be for 5.5. So after 5.2, I was zeroed out, and I was just like, well, 5.5 is the next big patch. Carol's good, but because she's farmable, I'll just slow farm her and make do with existing gear that I had in my inventory. Right? My plan was like, okay, I either use Cosmic or Key of Sentience or Key of Oblivion as my placeholders. And this is the thing, right? I know what I can get away with using old meta gear, and that's what allows me to skip upcoming SP gear. And that's a little bit of a different situation there, but because I had backup gear that I could use, I was like, well, I know what I can do to make do and get at least, 70% results. 70 to 80, depending on how maldy I'm feeling, right? So on my NA account back then, I skipped Carol, I skipped Silverwing. So Silverwing was an obvious skip. I even skipped Silverwing. No, I went S0 on my main account, I think, because it was birthday patch for me. But on my NA account, it was like, after 5.2, I'll just save for 5.5, get everything from 5.5, and then live off the fat of the land and see how much we can save during 5.5 for 5.6, One of those situations. Oh yeah, VQ was definitely like official situation where like the competitive players that like Fragile even, right? Fragile even went for 2 sets of Aladdin, which would be something that I would never recommend for budget players, even if they were competitive. Usually getting duplicate sets of SP gear is something that like $200 a patch and up players would do, And yeah, if you're focusing more on Abyss rather than MA, your priorities also change.
启用手动驾驶，能量解线，全领域覆盖，完全锁定。attack， 就是现在，破绽百出，别想逃，千刃一心。超限了。
Nice, Ed.
别担心，一下结束。天的时间。嗨，嗨，踏 ，Neko Charge。现在是我们的时间。
Yeah, and that's also something too, right? Like, there's a lot of players that are just very comfortable in Agony 3. That's a little bit slower.
A 级部署。重装小兔，激活火力掩护。未救，破绽百出。从地下完成。能量解线。
A little slow there.
正义制裁，就是现在。万恶接斩，出现了，别想躲开，一切制胜。时间开始流动，轮到我了，兵不厌诈，来吧，千刃一心。从区域警戒，动态狙击。Completely prepared。到我了，火力全开 ，fire！ 就是现在，破绽百出，别想逃，万恶接斩，出现了，百发百中，别担心，一下集终结战术。天哪！
719, up 2 points. Okay.
胜利是必然的嘛，这可是努力的结果。
All right, what can we cut out? And that was a sloppy P1 too. That was a very sloppy P1 somehow. We were behind on P1. Top 75 soon. Yeah. On the road to 75. Hey, there's Daki. I haven't seen him in a bit. Daki also, he said he got married, right? His title was like Daki married Slack. So, what's my attack? That's a good question. 1453 and 1448. Yeah, what went wrong with the attack here? Oh, that one's a eh. Yeah, so Ben just optimally you would want something like 40 plus per piece. So when a piece is only like 35, it's a little bit less than desirable. Oh, am I supposed to just save the absolute time fracture? Because I can do that. I can save it for the, so I can save that for the second rot, right?
从地下完成，区域警戒，动重构武装，启用手动驾驶，检索反应，全速清除。预备，点火，轮到我了，破绽百出，别想逃，千刃一心，出现了，百发百中，这一剑。
I do need it here. Even though the shield is, the vulnerability is gone.
开始流动，终结战术。中天降临，兵不厌诈。击雷，锋刃，雷鸣将至。破 重正装小兔 A 级部署，正装小兔激活火力掩护。
Completely prepared.
能量解线，全领域覆盖。完全锁定。
轮到我了，兵不厌诈，万恶接斩。
超限了，别想躲开，一击必杀。重搭载武装，自由开火。
Completely prepared.
检索反应，
我们可要
全数清除。
正义制裁，就是现在，破绽百出。来吧，千日一夕。
超限了，百发百中，别担心，一下结束。这里是我的主场。
Oh, I see.
别怕，有我呢。
Yeah.
重定向完成，搭载武装，重构武装，启用手动驾驶，激发保险，立即解除。正义制裁，
轮到我了，破绽百出。别想逃，千日一夕。
超限了，百发百中，别担心，一下结束。
Yeah, and this also just goes back to managing expectations, right? Like if you're just fine with Nirvana bouncing and Red Lotus farming, you don't need to worry about any of this stuff. You don't need to worry about whether or not you skipped or pulled for, you know, certain ranks and whatnot.
区域警戒，动态狙击。弱点确认，调用预设模组。
未就位，破绽百出。
重定向，
Cooperation model
时机正好。
completely prepared.
能量解线，全领域覆盖。火力全开 ，fire！
轮到我了，兵不厌诈。
超限了，别想躲开，这一剑很痛的。
我就是现在，破绽百出。来吧，千日一夕。
重正装小兔 A 级部署。
Completely prepared.
我们可要认真起来了。完全锁定，
轮到我了，兵不厌诈。别想逃，万恶接斩。
超限了，百发百中，一击必杀。嗨，嗨，陪你再玩一局。
Fully charged. 天哪！
Okay, 729.
这么简单的任务。
Okay, is there anything I can optimize with elf timings in P2 with around, like, is the May weaving okay? Or can I have a better elf timing there? Because I think that's the... I think that's where I'm a little confused by. Okay, so just prepare one bar without doing the full evade. But so basically the weaving I did this time, did I stay on HOO too long? Or was the time, because it felt like the buffer timing was right? So P1, we're going in. I'm going straight to, so weapon active combo. And then joint combo, right? Joint burst on Origin. And then Kiana comes in. I think I have to do like 2 basics after the second combo to clear the red shield. But basically, that second combo QTEs me back into May. And that's the point where I should QTE weapon active and then just do basics for the red bar, but skip evade attack. Let me try that. No. Okay, we're overthinking then.
别怕，有我呢。接下来是甜的时间。冲定向完成。收到中招小兔 ，A 级冲过武装，启用手动驾驶。到我了，完全锁定。啊啪！好，就是现在。兵不厌诈，别想逃，千刃一击。出现了，百发百中，别担心，一下结束。 好球！时间开始流动，现在是我们的时间。天哪！恰！重大赛武装，自由开火。
Completely prepared。轮到我了，破绽百出。
别怕，有我呢。接下来是甜的时间。冲定向完成。中招小兔，冲过武装，启用手动驾驶，检索反应，全数清除。火力全开，发呀！
嗨，轮到我了，兵不厌诈，别想逃，万恶接斩。
出现了，别想躲开，别担心，一下结束。这里是我的主场。
Okay. Well, let's just try and refine what we have here. And we'll probably just call it a stream. Thanks again, everybody, hanging out today. Glad to see some returning names in the chat. Always a pleasure to have you guys here. Okay, actually, red bar should be enough, right? Because the weapon... Yeah, red bar is enough. Oh. That's not enough. But is it enough time if I weapon active to have weapon active back on the next rotation? Could I weapon active to finish that? Or is there not enough time for the weapon active cooldown? Wait, could I weapon active on Kiana during the transition to farm enough SP to just ult in at the start? But then will I have enough SP for the second rotation? it lowers the score because I don't have alt for P2.
重定向完成。
Okay.
搭载武装，重构武装，启用手动驾驶，检索反应，全速清除。火力全开，
轮到我了，兵不厌诈，别想逃。
Oh, but I can fit in like 2 basics at the end of the first combo.
百发百中，一切制胜。这里是我的主场。
And I can use that extra damage to help.
终结战术。
扩战百出。
从中招小兔 A 级部署。弱点确认，调用预设模组。
收下吧，为就位，兵不厌诈。没事。
重定向符合计算。
Completely prepared.
能量解线，全领域覆盖。预备，点火！
轮到我了，扩战百出，千刃一息。
出现了，别想躲开，这一剑痛的。
就是现在，兵不厌诈。 来吧，万恶接斩！
区域警戒，动态狙击。
Completely prepared.
能量解线，全领域覆盖。完全锁定。
轮到我了，扩战百出，别想逃！千刃一息。
出现了，百发百中，一切制胜。
Oh, but the weapon active animation takes a lot of time. I missed a lot of boost bar. Oh, because I didn't kill enough stuff? WoW is back, Dorukayan! WoW is back, baby!
别怕，有我呢。重定向完成，搭载武装，重构武装，启用手动驾驶，能量解线。
I got my two-piece last night. And my guild's gonna help me get my 2k in M+ so that I can get my Omni token so I can have 4-piece.
出现了，百发百中，这一剑痛的。陪你再玩一局，现在是我们的时间。中天降临，重定区域警戒，动
就是现在！
I don't know why I did that.
击雷！雷鸣将至！锋刃！
重定符合计算，确认坐标。
Completely prepared.
检索反应，全速清除。激发保险，立即解除。
Oh, it is because I didn't break enough of the enemy attacks.
扩战百出！
I see.
接斩！
Sag.
出现了，别想躲开，别担心，一下结束。
兵不厌诈！来吧，千刃一息！
I was too busy farming SP to pay attention.
Completely
Gotta pay attention.
提亚娜，准备出击，火力全开 ，fire！
轮到我了，扩战百出！别想逃！万恶接斩！
出现了，百发百中，一击必杀。
Yeah, I see it. I see it now. Killing dragons everywhere. Yeah, killing dragons in WoW, killing dragons in Honkai.
别怕，有我呢。重定向完成，区域警戒，重构武装，启用手动驾驶。到我了，
Nice, EBK.
正义制裁。
轮到我了，扩战百出！别想逃！
What race am I playing in? Well, I'm playing a Night Elf Druid.
天降临，就是现在！
Yeah, SOD tomorrow. Ooh.
击雷，
重搭载武装，自由开火。重装小兔，激活火力掩护。
completely prepared。
激发保险，立即解除。能量解线，全领域覆盖。预备，点火！
轮到我了，破绽百出。
出现了，百发百中，
一剑制胜，就是现在！兵不厌诈，来吧，千日一夕。
从旭日警戒，动态狙击。
completely prepared。
我们可要认真起
That
来
was too slow.
火力全开 ，fire！
轮到我了，
I have to do like 3 basics before the first May QTE, I think. Because those will be fast animation.
别怕，有我呢。接下来是甜的重定向完成，重装小兔 ，A 级部署，重构武装，启用手动驾驶，激发保险。 别怕，有我呢。接下来是甜的重定向完成，搭载武装，重构武装，启用手动驾驶，能量解线，全领域覆盖，完全锁定。attack！
轮到我了，破绽百出。别想逃，千日一夕。
超限了，别想躲开，一击必杀。
I feel like we're behind already.
时间开始流动，终结战术。
兵不厌诈，击雷，
重定向旭日警戒，动态狙击。
cooperation model
时机正好，
completely prepared。
确认激活状态。检索反应，全速清除。能量解线，全领域覆盖。预备，点火！
嗨，轮到我了，破绽百出。
出现了，百发百中，别担心，一下结束。
就是现在，兵不厌诈，来吧，千日一夕。
重定向完成，
completely prepared。
到我了。正义，制裁，这里是我的主场。
Ah, that's not what's supposed to happen. Brain farted. Polar dog.
别怕，
Item was declared at $1.55, and you still paid over $55 in taxes. Was the open, like, inspected? Was the item
重
inspected?
定向完成。搭载武装，重构武装，启用手动驾驶，激发保险，立即解除。火力全开 ，fire！
还轮到我了，兵不厌诈，来吧，千日一夕。
And that was just for the acrylic, right? Or was that for the art book?
就是现在，
Oh, shoot. My opener is way too slow. Yeah, because I'm already how many attempts in on this? My focus isn't there.
重定向完成。搭载武装，重构武装，
Alright,
启用手动驾驶，
wake up.
检索反应，全速清除。火力全开 ，fire！
还轮到我了，兵不厌诈，别想逃，万恶接斩。
出现了，百发百中，一剑制胜。哇吼！
结战术。天哪！冲天降临，破绽百出。
重地中招小兔 ，A 级部署。
I know my elf is late.
未有骗。
交给我吧。
I know the elf is late. I don't need you to tell me.
完成。搭载武装，重构武装，启用手动驾驶，激发保险，立即解除。火力全开，
哎呀，轮到我了！兵不厌诈，来吧，万恶接斩！
超限了，别想躲开！
一剑制胜！嗨，哇吼 ，Let go try！终结战术。
I know every time when a thing is late, but I still want to see the run to the end just so that I can get more practice in the later phases too.
中招小兔 ，A 级部署。
Completely prepared.
能量解线。
Actually, could I just farm this for a little bit? And then I
后备能源，
farm this way?
检索反应，全速清除。确认这边，激发保险，立即解除。
Oh no.
制裁！轮到我了。
Oh, wait.
千日一心，
Oh crap, I evaded. Okay, this is not...
百发百中。别担心，一下结束。
hitbox issues
完
now.
成
Half the attacks when I QTE didn't miss because Bananas was just flying.
别怕，有我。重定向完成，中招小兔，重构武装，启用手动驾驶，检索反应。
Okay, that was a good opener. That was a good timing.
哎呀，就是现在，破绽百出。别想逃，千日一心。
超限了，百发百中，一击必杀。
嗨，嗨，哇吼！
陪你再玩一局。终结战术。
Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it every time. Oh, my elf is late. Oh, I forgot to do this. Oh, I forgot this other thing. You know, I feel it.
重搭载武装，自由开火。弱点确认，调用预设模组。
Completely prepared.
能量解线，全领域覆盖，调用后备能源。激发保险，立即解除。到我了，
That's a little slow, but I'm gonna go with it. 'Cause I can.
就是现在，破绽百出。万恶接斩！
Stupid dragon.
超限了，别想躲开。
一剑制胜！轮到我了，兵不厌诈。
Oh, sad. Green buff fell off.
千日一心。
Oh no.
区域
Yeah, Polar Dog, I agree. You can let them know in customer service or on a feedback on a future survey, but there's nothing like sometimes there's just very little that they can do about it, right?
重构武装，启用手动驾驶，激发保险，
Not too
立
early.
即解除。
Spamming 3 auto on Kiana, like before or after, or every way. Oh, start of the battle. Okay, so like if I do 1, 2,
重
3.
地区域警戒，重构武装，启用手动驾驶。到我了。正义制裁，
嗨，轮到我了，兵不厌诈。来吧，万恶接斩！
超限
That's a really good timing there.
重装小兔，激活火力掩护。
Completely prepared.
能量解线，全领域覆盖。检索反应，全数清除。预备，点火，百发百中。嘿，
轮到我了，兵不厌诈。
What happened to my green buff? Yeah, that should never happen though. Paying that much.
搭载武装，重构武装，启用手动驾驶。到我了，火力全开 ，fire！
轮到我了，破绽百出。别想逃，千仞一息。
No overlay, no cam, no.
出现了，别想
Hey, our tournament.
别担心，一下结束。
Fully charged. 呀！就是现在，兵不厌诈。
重地重装小兔 ，A 级部署。
Cooperation model
时机正好。
completely prepared.
调用后备能源，激发保险，立即解除。预备，点火！嘿，
轮到我了，破绽百出。
出现了！嘿，百发百中，一击必杀！
就是现在，兵不厌诈。来吧，千仞一息。
重搭载武装，自由开火。
Completely prepared.
到我了！嘿，嘿，收下吧，火力全开 ，fire！
嘿，轮到我了，破绽百出。别想逃，万恶接斩。
出现了！别想躲开，别担心，一下集终结战术。
天哪！
Sounds good, our tournament. Take care.
别怕，有我呢。接下来是甜的时间。嘿，重地区域警戒，重构武装，启用手动驾驶。到我了，火力全开 ，fire！
轮到我了，兵不厌诈。来吧，万恶接斩。
出现了，百发百中，这一剑很痛的。
That was late, elf. Okay, I think we're gonna go back to combo weapon. Even though the weapon's a little slow, but at least it's consistent. And since there's so much buffer time anyways, combo weapon will probably just have to be the play for me.
重装小兔，重构武装，启用手动驾驶，激发保险，立即解除。 完全锁定 ，attack！
就是现在，
Hey, Rebarium, what's up?
破绽百出。来吧，千仞一息。
出现了，百发百中，
That was a perfect elf timing.
必杀！
Oh my god, that elf timing was like 1 frame off.
现在是我们的时间。
Just get fire epics on Bronya. You know, that was one of the funny jokes that I had on my iChant affixes for a while, was like, every piece on iChant had a matching line of elemental damage corresponding to the right character.
能量解线，全领域覆盖，确认激活状态。检索反应，全数清除。激发保险，立即解除。预备，点火！嘿，
就是现在，
Hello? Hey, what's up? Yeah, what time do you need me to come in tonight? Okay, cool. Yeah, I think I can do that. Do you want me to just call you back at this number? Oh, okay. Just show up. Yeah, I could do that. I could come in 5:30 sounds good. Okay. All right, I'll see you then. Bye-bye. Nice. I can shorten my work shift tomorrow. Gotta grind and hustle. Not muted, I know. That's okay. There's nothing too sensitive. Um, but yeah, probably at the end of this abyss site. Where were we? Oh, crap. Are we still P1?
别想躲开，这一剑很痛的。这里是我的主场。
Ah, crap. Wasted run. Oh, man. Alright, 3 seconds. Wait, I don't think I have a 4 a.m. tomorrow, though.
别怕，
What's my schedule tomorrow? I was just looking at it. Oh, crap. No, tomorrow my schedule's in the afternoon. Okay. Okay. Who made it? I think Nor made it.
有我呢。接下来是甜的时间。从地上完成，搭载武装，重构武装，启用手动驾驶，检索反应，全数清除，完全锁定。attack， 就是现在，兵不厌诈，别想逃，千刃一心。出现了。
Oh, off too early.
别怕，有我呢。接下来是甜的。从地下完成，区域警戒，重构武装，启用手动驾驶，激发保险，立即解除，完全锁定。attack， 就是现在，兵不厌诈，来吧，千刃一心，出现了，百发百中，这一剑很痛的。 好球 ！Let go charge. Fully charged. 轮到我了，破绽百出。重招小兔 ，A 级部署。重装小兔，激活火力掩护。 Completely prepared. 检索反应，全数清除。能量解线，全领域覆盖。预备，点火！就是现在，兵不厌诈。出现了，别想躲开，别担心，一下结束。轮到我了。
Ah, we had the damage that time. I didn't need the weapon active that time. We had the damage.
到我了，迪安娜，准备好，接好了，火力全开 ，fire， 就是现在，兵不厌诈，来吧，万恶接斩，出现了，百发
It's Hoyo over.
时间开始流动，终结战
This
术，
score isn't gonna save, and this score was a new record too.
冲天降临，
Ah!
恒定搭载武装，自由开火。
We were missing damage. Where were we missing damage? What happened?
预备，点火，
It didn't kill. Why didn't it kill? Did I forget to do something on Raiden May?
任务，你会不好意思叫我吗？
Fire vulnerability was up. All the other stuff was up. What happened? Yeah. Well, hey, we made 75. Hey, top 75 on the spot. Well, chat, that was a fun little short stream, 2-hour block of Abyss Mauled. Good shit, guys. I think I'm gonna go get ready for work because I picked up a shift tonight. And, yeah, I think that's what I'll do. From 5:30 to close. I guess I should probably eat something. Thank you, chat, for being here. Y'all have been a wonderful audience. Thank you, Get On Out, for the 100 bits. I will see you maybe when I get off work tonight. We'll play some variety WoW and do some other video games. If ZBK, if you're on, maybe we can do some hardcore WoW leveling too. For a couple of minutes, couple hours. Maybe just 1 hour of farming harpies in Teldrassil. WoW is back, baby! Thanks, Geo. Thanks, Mr. Near. Simsir, Farran, overseeing the mauled. Making sure I don't mauled too much. Good run. Good run. Oh, it's Wednesday. We have to spam our arena lights. Alright, this will be the last activity. Let me go find somebody to raid on Twitch, and then on YouTube we'll just end stream. Overall, I had fun this patch. I think it's just, you know, everything is, it's the end of patch blues, and then, like, I've been playing this game for a while now, and I feel like I've been playing this game long enough where, like, I kind of know when the game stops being fun from sitting here. What else do I need to click here? Anybody else live in Honkai Directory right now? Today? Alright, show of hands. How many of y'all are gonna still be playing Honkai 3rd when Zenless arrives? Oh, Ryuko's streaming. Haven't seen Ryuko in a long time. I'll raid Ryuko. Alright, chat. Be good. I'll see you next time. For those watching on YouTube, thanks for tuning in on YouTube. I'll see you next time.